Aha! We finally watched Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Man, I remember over the years I always heard about it.
Yes.
People say, have you seen Attack of the Killer? Oh,
Like, what the hell? Yes, I also heard the people talking about, and the title was like just so ridiculous.
it just seems stupid, but it is freaking stupid.
It is. It's ridiculous.
But deliberately so and enjoyably so.
And enjoyably so. I was pleasantly surprised, and I really laughed.
Yeah.
There were spots where I really, I can just tell you, if you haven't seen it, the boardroom scene.
The boardroom
must
scene.
be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And if you are in any way used to a corporate setup, you'll completely understand how ridiculous this is.
Basically, these guys need to get together, all the generals and the scientists, to sort stuff out, but they can only find this little room to meet, and the table is the size of the room. So they all have to.
I know you can't actually explain it. It's too funny.
But it was made in 1978, directed by John DeBello. Ludicrous movie.
Absolutely.
It's a farce from start to finish. It's got like jump into musical numbers.
No time to make a fuss. We gotta get those tomatoes before they get us.
Bizarre.
But it's very much a predecessor for the Zucker Abrams movies like Airplane, Naked Gun movies, Top Secret,
Spaceballs.
No, that's Mel Brooks, but Mel Brooks has been doing movie parodies for a while.
Yes.
It's just so ridiculous. Like they also have these, in between they've got like furniture ads, like sale at this furniture store. Like they have in, is it the Hot Shots movies?
Yes.
In the credits there's like a recipe.
And space to rent.
Yeah.
Things like that,
like
yes.
Silly, ludicrous crap. But it's funny, it's silly.
I think
the acting is pretty terrible for the most part,
horrible.
but it has to be.
And we suspect that they actually by accident crashed the helicopter for reals in this film.
There's a scene, there's this big shootout trying to hold back the tomato horde, and the government guys freaking out the cops, and then this helicopter's flying in the back, and this thing is...
And all of a sudden pieces come flying over it.
These guys are shooting at the tomatoes, and this prop just... goes flying.
I'm sure that it was an accident that they used.
And then suddenly in the next shot, there's the helicopter light burnt out.
And it's like a massive burn patch.
Yeah, no smoke, it's burnt.
And they roll with it. Forget about the pilot.
I think they probably came back the next day and carried on shooting, took the guys to hospital and came back to shoot.
That's funny. And I mean, the tomatoes attack people and they make the most ridiculous sounds.
Like stupid little sounds.
It's so stupid.
But it's funny stupid. And it's, basically they're rolling tomatoes at people.
Real tomatoes.
Or reversing it.
Yeah, and paper mache.
Gigantic.
Paper mache tomatoes.
In all kinds of different sizes. But yeah, so the tomatoes are taking over. The government puts together this team, like a stupid ass team. There's one guy supposed to be a master of disguise, but he dresses up as Hitler and Lincoln.
Yeah.
And a guy that's constantly got a freaking parachute.
That's right, and another guy that actually infiltrated and he dressed as a tomato and he like ends up with the tomato.
That's the master of disguise guy.
Is that him?
Yeah. And I think there's also a gold medal swimmer.
Yes.
Like this stupid,
Olympic.
Most ridiculous team to try and sort this stuff out.
That's right.
But then there's this song called Puberty Love. This ridiculous, stupid song. I don't think there's music. It's just this Puberty Love. This voice. That might just be the key to save the world from the tomatoes. And this movie actually spawned 3 freaking sequels.
Oh dear, I don't know that I've got the energy to watch them.
But I mean, it took us 40 years to see the first one, so
yes.
we're probably in the old age home. We'll end up watching those.
These people were not scum or like shy at all. It was $100,000 budget.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's just no shame in how they put this thing together. They did it like wholeheartedly with gusto. There's no CGI in this film.
Or no, CGI,
nothing.
CGI didn't even exist.
No.
They do have this little battle. It's like the army, like eight guys with smoke bombs going off, tomatoes rolling down the street, and then they cut to like a little miniature buildings burning.
You know, I think if you watch this stoned or on acid, it will probably be
we watched
funnier.
it. We watched it completely
Sober.
and we really enjoyed it.
We loved it. Yeah.
And I was going to give it a 6, but I think I'm going to give it a 7. In hindsight, remembering that I actually really enjoyed it. It's crap.
It's crap.
But it's cool. It's cool crap.
It's wholesome.
Funny crap.
It's wholesome crap. Yes. I think I'm also gonna give it a 7.
I love it when people decide they're going to make a movie and they don't give a shit. They're just going to do it.
And it's amazing that we actually sorted out and watched it. Think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even a Jaws ripoff in this thing.
Tomatoes in the water.
In the water.
I think it was about 78, so it was about the same time the Jaws came out. So it was cutting edge ripoff at that stage.
Boy,
Imagine people who just saw Jaws and they go,
yes. Yeah. No, I think it was hilarious. I'll recommend people to watch it just for the silliness of it.
You can catch it on Plex for free.
Yes. If you don't mind the ad breaks every now and again.
The ad breaks on Plex can be a bit painful, but otherwise we usually put links if you want to buy it and own it. You can check out in the description. We always put links if you can stream it, get a DVD, Blu-ray, sometimes 4K, 3D, whatever format. But yeah, so an average 7 for this.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
We didn't settle the debate about what a tomato is.
No, there is no debate. A tomato is a fruit.
But it's basically used as a vegetable.
It's used as a vegetable, but it's a fruit.
I guess.
Tomato on. So if you're a pineapple eater on your pizza, then you've got 2 fruit on your pizza.
Yes.
You don't put fucking pineapple on a pizza.
And in the movie, someone actually gets killed by the ham and tomato sandwich.
Yeah, there's got these newscasts broadcasting this stupid shit. And one guy drinks tomato juice and it attacks him from the inside.
No, it's a must-see. I can recommend it. It's ridiculous, but you'll enjoy it.
I didn't expect it all. I thought, okay, now it's going to be crap, and it wasn't.
No, yeah.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Give it a spin.
Absolutely.
If you've seen it, let us know. Tell us if you loved it, hated it, when you saw it, if you saw it when it got released in the late 70s, or if you just saw it recently. And if you haven't seen it, tell us, and then you go watch it and you come back and tell us what you think. That's fair, eh?
Yes.
Like, subscribe. I like cock.
Comment.
Cheers.
Bye.